Fantastic, folks. And I'm going to share my, I'm going to mute out the lines too. All right. And I'm going to share my screen. And ladies and gentlemen, we are off. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates residual cash flow. And ladies and gentlemen, we're doing so by leveraging artificial intelligence and also the financial technology space, which is today's multi-trillion-dollar space. If you've been really paying attention to a lot of these big boy household name companies, I always say, whenever you want to figure out, where money is really being made, just pay attention to what big boys are doing, okay? Because everybody going to grab a mic and say, get a part of this, get a part of that. But folks, you want to pay attention to what big boys are doing. Where are the people making the multi-billions and trillions of dollars? And ladies and gentlemen, that is in the fintech digital wallet game. Digital wallets, ladies and gentlemen, is today's modern day gold rush. When you think about anything that's in the digital world today, because we're going from a cashless society to a total digital world, okay? And nothing can be done, or money cannot even be facilitated unless it's being done through what? A digital wallet. So it's not about crypto per se, right? It's not about any type of meme coin or any trading bot, right? Because all of that, it has to be facilitated through a what? A digital wallet. And that's why you see companies like Coinbase, companies like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and many others. As a matter of fact, even our banks, our traditional banks like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, SoFi Bank, Citibank, many other banks, folks, they're getting into the digital wallet space as well. You guys ever heard of companies like Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express? What are they getting involved with, folks? Digital wallets, okay? So digital wallets is the name of the game right now, because what a digital wallet allows you to do is to own the track. See, when you own the wallet, folks, or you have access to the wallet, right? When transactions take place in your ecosystem, folks, you are always in the flow of money. Okay, where you're not just betting on the horses. A lot of people are calling this thing called MSI, multiple streams of income. Really what we call that, folks, is betting on the horses. And what do I mean? You ever went to a racetrack or ever heard of somebody going to one and they always say, hey, just don't put all your money on one horse. You want to bet on maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 horses, when really successful people will tell you, why don't you go ahead and build one nest egg up really big, then you diversify. Don't diversify and you haven't really made money with one. But see, you create those MSIs because you're saying, well, hopefully one of those horses cross the finish line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why these big boy companies are owning the track, because they would rather own the track and always be in the flow of money versus trying to hedge bets, hoping one of my horses crosses the finish line, when it doesn't matter what horse crosses the finish line. Because we own the track, we're always in the flow of money. So I hope that made sense. So folks, our solution with our bank though, watch this, is a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow that provides 100% mutual benefit, folks. Okay? So what you're going to hear about tonight, folks, and see is not something that only caters to just a few people. Folks, it's going to be benefiting everyone, 100% mutual beneficial to everyone that's participating in this particular operation. So now there is a catch to our business, and that's these 4 things right here. Number 1, there's going to be no gambling of your money. So you can exhale and breathe. There's going to be no risk at all whatsoever. Okay? There's going to be no selling. See, folks, when selling involves, it is always going to have a low percentage of success rate, because most people are not able to sell or not good at selling. And that's when your success is by chance. See, success here, ladies and gentlemen, no one's success is going to be left to chance because we're not selling anything. We're literally just creating and scaling a bank. And as we connect these digital wallets all over the universe, it's scaling everybody at ongoing residual cash flow. So what our operation is really about is everybody just doing a little, folks. But collectively, we all are going to receive a lot without there being any rotations, without there being any cycling, okay? We're going to be scaling simultaneously from this day forward with everybody just doing a one-time execution. Are we a pyramid? Folks, we're not a pyramid. The reason being, because the pyramid only has those at the top making money. And what you're going to see more than just those at the top making money here. There's going to be no weekly or monthly tasks or quotas. Now, that is my favorite, and the reason being, I come from the network marketing space. Some people call it direct selling. Some people call it MLM. No matter what you call it, right? It has a very low percentage of success rate because it's always incumbent upon people to have to continue to sell, or recruit, and build huge teams and building a sales force. Well, folks, that's why it has a very low percentage of success rate, right? Because it doesn't cater to the masses. And I always heard if you cater to the masses, you'll end up dining with the classes, okay? So none of those things will apply to this operation. Now, I just want to make this clear. We are not an investment platform. So with that being said, there's going to be absolutely zero gambling of your money. See, our CoopWallet, that's our digital real estate. That's our digital asset, okay? So when you hear me reference the word digital asset, that is this CoopWallet. It's like your own bank. It employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank, folks, like a bank in your pocket. But check this out, because this is one of the boxes that I had to check off before I stated my flag here 20 long months ago. Yes, I've been involved for 20 months. I'm one of those leaders that's rooted. I haven't jumped to A, B, and C project. I haven't looked to the left. I haven't looked to the right. Folks, when you see this, you'll see why I don't have to. All the money that I'm going to make now for the rest of my days can be right here. I've been able to take this money and go into other business ventures, but I built a big enough nest egg to where now I never have to chase money ever again. Money is chasing me every single day because of this project. So one of the first things I ask as this money is coming to us, when am I able to withdraw my money? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So see, this is not one of those companies, folks, where they lock your money up and you can't get access to it for months or half a year or all that kind of stuff. No, folks, you're able to withdraw your deposits on a daily basis if you so choose. Let me say that again. You are able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime your money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw your money, folks, okay? When it's $51, withdraw. 100, withdraw. 1,000, 5,000, 100,000. You can withdraw your money anytime your money is $50 or more, and it will be more than $50 quite often, okay? Trust me, you're gonna see what I'm talking about, okay? Quick disclaimer, the information that I'm sharing in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice, nor is it to entice anyone of any guarantees of results. It is for educational and demonstration purposes only. As members, folks, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Folks, right here, I like to just show the big picture. All these monies come to us, folks, predictably. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can type and press buttons, you're going to do very well here. See, that's how much control we have over this, folks. Success is as tangible, ladies and gentlemen, as you touching your hand right now. So if you're able to touch your hand, folks, that's how tangible all this success that you're looking at is for us. I like to say it's literally going to be slapping us in the face. All we have to do is a one-time execution. I call it Formula-35. No one's required to do any more work. All accounts after you is going to cash flow to you and to the person that invited you, folks. ... Yes, all accounts after yours. Here's why. Ladies and gentlemen, every time one scales, 10 are scaling simultaneously. Why are 10 scaling simultaneously? Because money comes to everyone in the success line, okay? Anytime and every time accounts open. Folks, you cannot move out of the way as this is duplicating forward for you. So it's literally like your inviter stopped by, said, hey, turn on your water faucet, and money starts to come out of it, ladies and gentlemen. And my question is, who turns off a faucet with money coming out of it? Well, if you're in your right mind, that would be nobody, right? Literally, folks, it's real money that comes to us, to our wallets. It's not points, it's not credits, it's not volume. It is real money, just like in your wallet, in your purse. Now, listen, I want to go to the back office here real quick, because we're not about selling and convincing. We are about sharing and demonstrating, okay? So let me go to the back office. And I created a demonstration account. Now, ladies and gentlemen, even though it's a demo account, it's an exact replica of a live account. Now, I named this account Your Inviter's Account. So to the guests, just pretend right now this is Your Inviter's account. Now, I jumped ahead because I wanted to keep this demonstration sort of short so we can really get to the meat and potatoes of the presentation. But you see it says at the top, Your Inviter's Account. So just pretend this is Your Inviter's account. Now, notice there's 35, 25. See, that's the Formula-35 I was talking about. The reason why there's money already here because I jumped ahead and added 3 accounts after this account. So this is as if your inviter invited your account. So you are your cash flow bank. So all the guests, you are your cash flow bank. Now I also added cash flow Steph and cash flow James. I'm a big basketball fan. I'm just using those accounts for demonstration purposes. But literally I set all these up today. Today's July 25th, right? So I'm gonna go back to, so I'm gonna copy this here, right? And I want you guys to see literally all that's involved. So again, if you're able to type and press buttons, folks, you're gonna do very, very well here. So let me go to another window and I'm gonna log into that Your Cash Flow Bank. So guests, you are your cash flow bank in this example, okay? Come down here, I'm gonna hit log in. Okay, it says Your Cash Flow Bank. So to the guest, you are your cash flow bank. Now when I come in here, it's gonna be all zeros. Just as I'm sharing this, just ask yourself, am I or anyone able to do this? So it says, welcome to Your Cash Flow Bank. Now folks, all we do is type and press buttons. I saw some folks out in the audience there. I saw a Patty out there in the audience. Let me do Miss Patty, Patty's Bank. Okay, I saw a Patty Bank, July 25th at coopcf.com. So that's it. That's just as if, guests, you are inviting Patty Bank, okay? You're inviting Patty in this example. I saw a Corey Cooper, okay, Corey's Bank. Corey's Bank. So folks, if you notice what I'm doing, I'm just typing. This is literally all that is needed to open up an account here. And let's do one more here. Let me jump down. I saw Mary Gibbs. Let me do Miss Mary Gibbs there. Mary's Bank. Okay. Mary's Bank, July 25th at coopcf.com. Okay. Come down here and do 61365. Folks, right there is all of the work that one is doing. Now, this is a replicated account. It's just reflecting the behavior of a live account. Now, a live account is going to look just like this. It's just not going to have the non-redeemable because it's going to be real money. But see, we use this as a marketing tool to literally show people how this behaves for everybody. Now, before I add those accounts, watch this. Before I add those accounts, I'm going to jump back here to your inviter and I'm going to hit refresh. And watch how nothing happens. See, their money stayed the same? Nothing happened, right? Y'all seeing that, right? I'm going to do a refresh again. And watch, their money is going to stay the same. See, it's still 35. But now, one of their partners is duplicating, which is you, and I'm going to hit invite. And watch what happens to your money, ladies and gentlemen. It goes from zeros. Now, y'all seeing that predictable 35. I need you guys to write that number down or just keep that in the back of your mind, that 35, okay? Because that's the same predictable thing that happened with your inviter. I just jumped ahead. But watch now, when I hit refresh on your inviter, look what happens to their money. Folks, did their money go from 35 to 39? Was it independent of their involvement? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, not only did those two people receive money in this example, but 8 other folks also just received money, but the only person that invited those last 3 accounts was you in this example. So folks, as I said, if we could just type and press buttons, we're going to do very well. Everybody's only having to do this one time. So all you have to do is get to 35, folks. The artificial intelligence is going to do the rest, okay? So let's get back to the presentation, shall we? All right. Now, why only a one-time execution, okay? And are we a pyramid? I've already answered that. No, we're not, ladies and gentlemen, because all accounts scale everyone in line previous, respectively, and residually. As one receives, simultaneously 10 are receiving. The reason being, folks, because as accounts open, the money is coming from the bottom up, scaling everyone that was in the success line previous. Okay? So I saw a couple of people out there in the audience. I want to share with you why we're not this top-down model, folks, that you see maybe in corporate America, our government's MLM, to where it's a bottleneck and it's really all these people down here doing all the work while all of the big breakthrough money is going to those at the top. So let's start with a Brittany. I saw Brittany out there, okay? And let's say you invited Brittany, okay? Now, as Brittany activated her account, remember what it says, every time accounts open, 10 people that were in line previously are going to receive a micro deposit from Brittany activating her account. Folks, that happens every time. Okay, are you seeing why everyone's only having to do this one time? Because see, the only person that invited Brittany was you in this example. But your inviter received money from Brittany opening up her account. Their inviter received from Brittany opening up her account. Their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, and their inviter, folks, simultaneously received when Brittany activated her account. But who was the only one that invited Brittany? You. And folks, it's real money. Like in your wallet, in your purse. It's not credits. It's not volume. It's not points. Okay? It's real money. So now Brittany, she's going to do Formula-35 one time. She's going to have 3 people that know how to type and press buttons. And when they open up their accounts, y'all saw what happened. Money instantly goes to you instantly. But not only did money go to Brittany, money also went to everybody else in line prior. Let's say one of Brittany's partners was Tank. I saw a Tank out there, okay? Now, Tank was the only one, Brittany was the only person that invited Tank. Tank is doing the Formula-35. He's doing it one time. He gets to 35. As he receives money from his partners that he invite, look what happens. Brittany also scales in her residual cash flow. What else did Brittany do? Please say nothing. Let's say one of Tank's partners was a church or a nonprofit, because we have more than just individuals that are involved, okay? The church or the nonprofit is doing the Formula-35 that they're only having to do one time, okay? Money will come to them, and because we are bottom up, what's going to happen? Not only does the church receive from who they invited, but Tank receives. Did Tank invite those that the church or the nonprofit invite? No. Also, Brittany scales. Brittany may not even know the church. She may not even know the nonprofit, but she's going to receive. Brittany's inviter is going to receive. Their inviter receives. That person's inviter receives. Those people that were in line previously are receiving, ladies and gentlemen. Have they done any work? No. Let's say one of the church's partners was, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. If I don't, please charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm going to pronounce it as Dorcas, okay? There again, if I pronounce that wrong, please, please don't talk bad about me. But guess what? Dorcas is doing this one-time execution, folks. Folks, have I come back to Brittany? Have I come back to Tank? Have I come back to the church or the nonprofit to do anything else? No. Dorcas then invites 3 friends that just know how to type and press buttons, folks. They open up their digital wallet with our company, and look what happens. Dorcas instantly receives, and simultaneously, independent of everybody's involvement that was in line previously, they all scale an unavoidable residual cash flow. Unavoidable is just another way of me saying, folks, you can't move out of the way of the money. But are you seeing 100% mutual benefit here? And ladies and gentlemen, if it were not taking place as you're seeing it, you would not have been invited to this program, if that makes sense. So let's say Dorcas now, they invite Patty. Let's say Patty runs a business. Let's say this business was in another city, or if it was in another country, or another state, okay? Doesn't matter. Okay? They're doing the one-time execution, Formula-35. They get the 35 as they're receiving simultaneously. Everybody else is scaling in residual cash flow simultaneously, folks. When I saw this and I understood, folks, this was literally something that I've never been a part of before. Because I've been a part of many companies, and let me tell you, if any one of them were performing like this, I would still be in those companies, okay? And I've sold juice, I've done Mary Kay, I've done cosmetic products, I've done weight loss, I've done, teas, I've done lotions, I've done potions. A grown man out there trying to sell mascara, okay? Because me, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get it. But when I saw this, okay, and here's this next part. Folks, there's no saturation points with our operation. See, folks, your matrix is gonna fill. And when it fills, ladies and gentlemen, the system is gonna open you up another matrix. It does this infinite number of times, folks. And you just continuously come back through this thing over and over again with your team still coded to you. See, everybody's gonna get a registration key that keeps them coded to those that invited them and that success line. So understand, Brittany didn't have to invite any more people. And when she comes through this thing again, she may be coming after people that may be coming through it for the first time. Brittany's going to continue to scale, and everyone that's in line prior, they don't even know Brittany. And Brittany money continues to scale, and their money scales. Folks, it does this for everybody over and over and over again. And so then Tank's matrix, he feels he's coded to Brittany, and look, his money continues to scale, and so does everybody else in line prior. Folks, are you guys seeing everybody scale, or are you just seeing only Brittany and Tank make money? You're seeing everybody scale, folks. Okay? This is all the work that we do right here. Okay? It's a one-time execution of duplication, folks. We're not the MLM jungle. You're going to set up and activate your account. This is really the work right here. I was in the back office. You saw it. You just put in a first name, last name, email address, phone number. Everybody's doing a one-time out of pocket. You're just going to invite 3 partners who are going to do the same. How many times are your 3 partners doing the same, okay, and duplicating? One time, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is not to be overcooking anybody's grits. This is not requiring anyone to do something over and over and over and over and over. One time, folks. That's it. That's all. Nothing else required. And that's one of our partners who put his transaction history on video, and just look at all those deposits. And there's some withdrawals that's come too. Let me see if we see some of these withdrawals that come. There's a withdrawal of $3,500. There's a withdrawal of $5,800. Let me see, deposit. There's a withdrawal of $5,500. With deposit. There's another withdrawal of $3,500. Okay, look at these deposits, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, this is real. There's a withdrawal of $4,000. Folks, it's real money here. So, folks, this is so clear. As I said in the beginning, you'll be compelled to overcomplicate it. Don't do it. Don't be like my children. Or as they would say, don't be like me. Don't make this one difficult. The AI technology here is set up for everyone on demand, predictably and increasingly receive residual deposits, folks. See, this money's not coming one time. It's coming residually, independent of our involvement. You're able to withdraw your money 7 days a week. Your inviter, you, your partners, everyone receiving social proof all along the way. What is the social proof, Douglas? Real money. See, the moment you activate your account, real money goes to your inviter and 9 others in line prior. And as that duplicates beyond you and beyond your partners, how many times is everybody doing Formula-35, folks? One time. So, folks, again, all these monies right here come to all of us predictably. Everyone just get to $35. That's it. So let me show you how this unfolds, okay? You do the Formula-35, you get the 35, but remember, everybody in line prior scaled in residual cash flow. How is the money residual? Remember I said I was going to cover that, right? Everybody's doing a subscription of $28 every 28 days. But understand, you are receiving from everybody's subscription of an account after yours. So that same money that you receive from all of the accounts, as everybody's subscription runs, that same money is coming to you over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But it's happening like that, not just for those at the top. It's happening like that for everybody. I hope they're listening to me. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Watch what I mean. So now your partners, how many times are they doing this one-time execution? I gave you the hint, one time. It's like going to the drive-thru of McDonald's and asking them, how much are those 99-cent hamburgers? 99 cents? One time, ladies and gentlemen. Predictably, just like you came to 35, they come to 35. Now, yes, Can you involve more? Absolutely. You'll even be compelled to do so. But I want to share this with everybody doing the minimum. Okay? So your partners do the one time as they are receiving money. I know y'all saw what happened to your money, right? It's scaled, folks. All the money in green that you see is independent of our involvement. We can't move out of the way. We're just stating everybody doing Formula-35 one time. So watch this. They do Formula-30. Oh, I hit the wrong button, went the wrong way. They do the same. So these are your partners' partners. They do it one time. Did y'all see everybody money scale or just yours? Please pay attention to how many times I come back to your partners or to you to do anything else. These guys do the same one time. They do Formula-35. They receive predictably and predictably, absolute certainty, and unavoidably everybody in line prior scaled. Again, this is what everybody doing the minimum. I'm not even factoring in those that are involving more. I'm not even factoring in bonuses that are also included, that just pours more gasoline on the fire. I'm just showing you everybody doing the fundamental one-time execution that no one's ever required to do again. They do the same one time. 35, it scales everybody's money that was in line prior. They do the same one time. 35, it scales everybody's money that was in line previously. These guys do the same one time. They receive 35. Guys, are y'all seeing 100% mutual benefit here? Yes or yes? These guys do the same one time, ladies and gentlemen. 35 to them, it scales everybody's money. Now, folks, let's say it was taking everybody a week to get 3 other people to press buttons and type. Folks, to a mathematical certainty. Now, this is with everybody involving 3 doing their one-time Formula-35. Right? Everybody taking a week to do it. Folks, by week 8, that's 2 months. To a mathematical certainty, folks, you're at a residual cash flow of $13,423. That's with everybody taking a week. Now, folks, the artificial intelligence doesn't care. The same set of circumstances could happen every 24 hours or happen every hour. It's still going to be the same money. See, we dictate and control the speed and the velocity. All we have to do is execute. But understand this, you are not here without your friends being at 5,242 in residual cash flow. And at that point, how often is this 13,000 coming to you? And how often is this 5,000 coming to your partners where neither of you have not done anything since your $35? How many times is that money coming to y'all? Right here. 13 times a year. And you're only 8 weeks in this example. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. They're friends that they haven't done anything. You didn't invite them. They haven't done any work as well since their one-time execution. See, it's not just having one or a handful receive, folks. This is for everyone. And you haven't heard me come back to none of these people to do anything else. These guys do the same. It's week 9 since you've been involved, but their first week, they received 35. Scales your money to 48,000. Scales your partners to 13,000. They're ideally just a week behind you. Their partners are at 5,242. Folks, you understand that's 9 people right here. According to the U.S. Labor and Statistics, folks, the average American household, okay, this money here is higher than the average American household brings in on a monthly basis. And we're talking about your partners or your partner's partners that haven't done anything since their first week, being in, I believe this would be like their 7th week. They're at $5,242 residually. That's higher than the average American household coming in on a monthly basis. That's $60,000 annually, and they've only been involved for 7 weeks. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. These guys do the same right here, folks. Now, we just branched this out 10 levels for 10 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes beyond these numbers here. But the importance of showing you this scale of this slide, folks, is that we all scale, ladies and gentlemen. We all win this time. See, we're becoming our own funding without repayment. Because nobody had to come in their pocket to cover the $28. And when you look at this, throughout this whole time, you've only paid the subscription 2 times. But it didn't come out of your pocket. How much was the maintenance? How much was the subscription of over 2 months? It was only $56. So folks, as I said, no saturation points. That's going to bring us to a close. This system, this is a one-time execution system, folks. Absolute certainty of mutual benefit here. All activations and subscriptions of accounts after yours contributes to your instant and residual royalties. Predictably, everyone receiving a reliable, scalable, and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow from this day forward. And as I said in the very beginning, there is no gambling of your money. There's no suspended results. There's no weekly or monthly tasks or quotas like an MLM or network marketing or any of these other things. There's no percentage daily or weekly trading where you have to be worried about a rug pull. No, ladies and gentlemen, we're not that operation. This is a privately owned, closed-loop ecosystem that as we scale this bank all over the world, everyone just doing Formula-35, getting to 35, predictably, what you just saw takes place for all of us. So launch your team today, folks. You can map out your success with our co-op build free dashboard. Ladies and gentlemen, we provide 1,000% support for the entire team. You can leverage our Facebook Inner Circle communities, predictable cash flow mindset, and also Smarter Than Money. We even have our resource hub, smarterthanmoney.com. If you want to check out some of our most frequently asked questions, you can go right there, do /FAQ, and it'll direct you to our most frequently asked questions page. We have that resource hub there for training purposes. We have 24/7 videos there for presentations, and we have tutorial videos that walks people through getting themselves started. But you want to get back in contact with your inviter, and they'll literally walk you through getting yourself started tonight. You go ahead and map out your success and use that demonstration dashboard, okay, so you can see your success even before you get yourself locked and loaded, okay? So folks, no one's success is left to chance here. We're going to be live on this Monday, okay? It's going to be on a different Zoom link, but it's going to be our strategic partnership meeting. That's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be 7 Central, 5 o'clock on the Pacific time frame. That's going to be at smarterthanmoney.live, okay? So not this Zoom link, but that's our other partner, our other group that we've connected to. They do a Zoom every Monday. So if you want to get some folks in front of this, okay, there's an opportunity right there to get others in front of this as well at a live meeting. But folks, complete Formula-35 ASAP. Map out your success immediately following with your inviter. Ladies and gentlemen, success loves speed. And folks, with that being said, it's always a plum pleasing pleasure to be able to bring this information. As we like to conclude every time we come together, we just don't want to see you guys at the top. We want to see each and every one of you scale in your daily residual cash flow. And most importantly, folks, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. I look forward to working with you guys. See you at the top. God bless.
All right.